Hello and welcome. You ever have that feeling where you're just staring at a mountain of numbers, charts, spreadsheets, and you're just wondering, what does any of this actually mean? Well, today we're going to dive into something really cool: how to turn all that raw, confusing data into a powerful, compelling story. So let's just start with a really direct question right off the bat. Is your data actually working for you? Or let's be honest, does it feel like you're working for it? I think we all gather so much information, but the real trick is making it do something useful, making it communicate, persuade, and actually drive some action. And this slide really nails the transformation we're all aiming for. Over on the left, you've got that raw information. You know what I'm talking about. It's confusing, it's overwhelming, and most of the time, it just gets ignored. But on the right, that's the goal. A story, something that's crystal clear, totally memorable, and incredibly persuasive. Our mission is to bridge that gap. And that whole journey really starts by admitting a problem I think we all know way too well. It's that feeling of just drowning in data. It's a total data deluge out there, isn't it? I mean, in every corner of our professional lives, we are just swamped with analytics and reports. And there's this constant pressure, not just to have the data, but to do something meaningful with it. And frankly, that can be super stressful. Okay, and this visual right here, this perfectly illustrates the core issue. Just look at that communication gap. We are fantastic at collecting data. I mean, that first bar is huge, right? But then look at how tiny that second bar is. That's the amount of data that's truly understood. That massive drop-off, that's exactly where our impact gets lost. But what if there was a way to close that gap? Well, there is, and the solution is both powerful and, honestly, pretty elegant. It's what we're calling the alchemy of story. Now, this is a really fundamental shift in how we think. The answer isn't to just keep piling on more and more information, hoping for a different result. No way. It's about changing our entire approach, treating data not as the end of the line, but as the raw material for something so much bigger. And that brings us right to this term, data alchemy. Think about it. Just like those ancient alchemists who wanted to turn lead into gold, data alchemy is the art and science of transforming raw, boring numbers into a golden narrative, one that people can actually get, connect with, and then act on. The source material for this explainer just puts it so perfectly. The whole goal, the entire point, is about making data work for you. It's about you taking control and shaping information to serve your purpose, not the other way around. Okay, so that all sounds great, right? But how do we actually do this? How do we become these data alchemists? Well, let's get practical and break down the process for finding that hidden narrative. So get this. According to our source material, the secret isn't some super complex statistical model or a bunch of fancy charts, though those can definitely help. Nope. The single most important skill is knowing how to pick the right data to tell your story. It all comes down to being a good editor. And this three-step framework is your filter. So first, start with your question. Don't just wander through the data aimlessly. You need a destination. So instead of just, let's look at sales data, ask, why did our sales dip in the third quarter? See the difference? Second, know your audience. Who are you talking to? What do they actually care about? The marketing team wants to know about campaign performance. The finance team, they care about the profit margin. And third, select the essential data. You have to be ruthless here. If you're answering that third quarter dip question for the marketing team, you're going to pull data on ad spend and what competitors were doing. You're going to totally ignore stuff like factory uptime. Everything else is just noise. And when you follow that process, that's when you unlock the real-world power of your information. This is the final and, I think, most important part: making your data truly matter. Look, a strong data narrative isn't just some nice-to-have skill. It is an absolutely critical tool. It helps you drive clear, confident decisions. It builds trust because people can actually follow your logic. It cuts through all the complexity and creates real clarity. And maybe most importantly, it inspires people to actually do something. And ultimately, this is the transformation we're all looking for, right? This is how you elevate your work. You stop producing just another spreadsheet that gets filed away and forgotten. You start creating something that genuinely makes an impact, that changes minds, and that drives real progress. So, I'll leave you with this question to chew on. Think about the numbers and reports you work with every single day. Buried inside all that information, what incredible story is just sitting there waiting for you to find it and tell it?